This is a story of how a meager little creature attempted a Pokémon Nuzlocke for the first time. You're welcome! Where was I? Oh yes! The spineless creature named itself 8 picked minus the Mudkip because it remembered that it being good or something, and the adventure began! Immediately distracted by the task at hand, Sin ruined her first encounter by simply killing the Wurmple. Not even realizing what she did for a couple seconds. And she tries again on Route 104, where she can't divide the Merrill and shortly after count the Poochyena in Petalburg Woods. After some light leveling, Sin and her team entered the first gym, which wasn't really a challenge with 2 water types this early on. Just moments later, an Arbor was caught by sheer luck and forced onto the team. Without paying attention to the plot, clearly, the Imp and her team were sent to Dewford City to bring a letter to Stephen Stone. And while already in the area, she abused the psychic powers of her evolved equal to quickly grab the second badge. After quickly going back to Petalburg by accident, the Imp and her team made for Slateport City, where she quickly delivered the Devon goods and then continued onward to Mobile City while ignoring everything around her. On Route 110, she finally didn't accidentally fail the first encounter and made Calculus, the Electrike, join her team. And luckily, the infamous rival fight also didn't demand any tribute. Although slightly underleveled, the decision to choose Mudkip proved right, as not even Watson could get close to creating the first loss. On Route 112, the pathetic Imp and her team finally got the chance of a fire type. But as always, she didn't pay attention and failed. And the Fury Pass on Route 113 didn't work out either. Almost defeating another first encounter, the team added Swablu named Plus to their ranks. This of course meant that Divide now had to take a break, as 1 water type on the team should be enough for the time being. Sin once again failed to realize the ongoing events around her and found herself in the middle of a freestyle act from the local drama club. Or at least that's what she thought when traveling up Mount Chimney. But then tragedy struck as Magma admin Tabitha took down Calculus, the first death on this run. And Divide rejoined the team to let out some frustration on Maxi. But he had other plans and just took down Minus instead. Not even finding Geometry, the Numal, could lighten the mood after this. After some careful leveling to avoid another tragedy, the Imp and her team decide to take on Flannery's gym. Yet, all the preparation wasn't enough and Subtract fell victim to a sunny day empowered overheat. which led to Divide taking the field and just spamming Bubble Beam. Running away from her responsibilities, as always, the imp quickly grabs a trap hinge from Mirage Tower and then continued to aim for one of the most infamous fatal fights. Norman. As some team members accidentally broke the level cap, the imp had to swap in for Negate the Coffin, reduce the Gyarados and Pie the Wobbuffet. And of course, it's not that easy to beat Norman when keeping to the rules, so the team tried to play as dirty as possible, earning victory a bit easier than imagined. Happy about the outcome, the pathetic creature made her way to the Weather Institute, with high hopes of not repeating the Mount Chimney fiasco. Luckily nothing happened and the group made it to Fortress City without any issues, where they wanted to collect the next batch as soon as possible. Known as a Nuzlocke killer, Winona brought out her ace really fast, and the battle became dirty from both sides, causing Symmetry and Geometry to die. Trying not to be too demoralized by this, the creature and her team made their way eastwards to Lily Cove and instantly ruined another first encounter. Somewhat lost, the team was sent back to Mount Chimney and accidentally raided Team Magma's base. Even while underleveled, the Magma leader was more an annoyance than a threat. To make it fair, Team Aqua's base needed to be raided now too, of course. And about 5 minutes later, not paying attention to the plot again, Sin reached Moss Deep City to quickly grab the 7th badge.
Okay, this does not look good here,
Anyways, the last gym badge was already waiting. Where the infamous Kingdra did its best in being annoying and took plus from the team. After rearranging the team in a state of panic, due to the limited choice, Sin made her way through Victory Road towards the Pokémon League. Sydney and Phoebe weren't a problem at all. And for Glacier, Divide clutched up and didn't miss a single rollout. on the other hand, took out Count and Reduct, before Divide did the same to him, as it did to Glacier. Only one more fight, one match to decide if the first Nuzlocke was a success, or if it would end in failure.